I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book.
To learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my...
Revelio.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome. Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Boo!
Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up! Up! Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up!
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are
This is
school
brilliant.
property. I want them
This'll
returned
take
in
some
one
getting used
piece.
to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Aha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Ha! Now that's more like it!
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like he's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly lap. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at I'll keep an eye out for you.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies. Away.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome. Shop's been closed since... And I've only just got a few rare U-weavers available. Wind wisps, too.
Sounds quite the...
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Ryzen, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds interesting.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Ryzen will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Weasley said she always found it.
Oh, if Black hadn't cancelled it. If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? I tried. Why is he roping? Caught wind of you.
I don't know what...
Tell that to the rest. Everyone knows that. But for some reason...
Perhaps I am.
You can't be what... Enough of this. I hold one of the... Slytherin...
Actually, why not?
I'm so looking for...
This is rather fun. made it. Brilliant. Success. Now that's more like it. This is rather fun. That wasn't too bad.
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie.
Never thought someone would ever bet.
Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
I will say that it tended to drift.
Oh, thank you. That's even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my works have potential.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be... How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
So many letters.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been...
It has. Glad you received my owl.
First, let me thank you for what you did.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention.
Well, you took the fall for me. And that...
Did you find what you were looking for? Understood. We can talk more in a moment. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous
Revelio.
Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. I know Ominous. Met him in...
He does. No idea how, though. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprised.
Is that how he found this place?
No. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And again, mention this to no one.
Of course.
Glad you understand.
Really? Like what?
Professors say it's not
a proper magic...
My thoughts exactly. To be fair, I'm but you should learn it. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like this. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that. I would have paid.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day.
The blast.
You'll get used to it. Haven't been?
I'm sorry about yours.
Perhaps when I next head to Fel.
Just let me know when.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. Well, meeting a new student will be
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to...
I'm listening.
You must promise.
I trusted you with not...
All right.
Ancient magic.
Honestly, I'm not in... Fig and I think that...
Are you telling me?
That's what we're trying to...
And this ability... Well, when you do... In the meantime, spend as much time... And remember... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you...
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! My father is friends with Headma.
Trust me, Ominous.
Why should I trust you?
Please. I was trying to...
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Revelio.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
Accio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio.
I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah!
Revelio.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. Now, I'll give you a brief
Conjuring?
Yes. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potions station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next
Very well. First, you'll need... You can acquire it by Return to me once...
Deke hasn't seen this many.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and... Conjuration can be used to Why don't you try it on the walls?
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Revelio.
Professor, I have some questions about...
Yes?
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space. I will say that a simple addition...
I think I can manage them.
I look forward to seeing... Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at an item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
I have some questions about alteration, Professor.
Yes?
Thank you, Professor.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or whilst using the altering spell. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style. Now you have learnt a good bit about...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room.
Of course.
I'd like the room to...
Oh, sounds perfect.
I did say I was sorry.
And you also went on to do the exact same.
I wouldn't think Black would mind something.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him.
Good for you.
How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not traces of a powerful dark and we encountered an uncommonly powerful, we may already be too.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend.
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already, whilst Professor Fig may assist you in...
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor.
I'll find you at the tower.
Until then, be careful.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that...
Incendio!
Intriguing stuff done for Bakkar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine. No idea who this Bakkar is, mind you. Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Feels like a bit...
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Expelliarmus.
Or, I suppose we could charge right into their mist. Oh.
Yeah. Why drag this out longer than necessary? Expulso! Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
What was that? Confringo! Revelio. Revelio.
Lumos. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
Revelio.
I will draw blood. I'll snap that wand and your neck.
Lumos.
Chill spells glance off of me. Oh, this'll be a laugh.
Your little magic tricks won't distract me! Levioso! What are you doing? What is this?
Hogwarts wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's... Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No doubt
Revelio.
now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter, though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind.
Yes, sir.
That's...
I will...
ஹலோ.
எவ்வளவு நேரம் ஆன்லைன் வரும் உனக்கு? ஒருத்தர் நான் தனியா வரலடா பை.
ப்ரோ ஓபன் ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு ப்ரோ.
மேட்ச் முடிச்சிட்டு வா.
என்னடா தோத்துட்டு இருக்க? பாத்துக்கோ மேட்ச் 3 போல சங்குதே.
லீவ் குணா லீவ் பண்றா, நாங்க ஒரு மேட்ச் போயிட்டு வரோம்.
டிக்கெட் ப்ரோ.
ஏய் நம்ம தான் லீவ் பண்ணோம், அவன் லீடர்.
கெல்ட் போயா ஏரியா. துவாரா ஒரு 1.5 லெண்ட் பண்ணு.
1.5 hour இதுன்னு வருது.
யாருக்கு? எனக்கு. 1.5 hour பேனா.
வா 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 இழுத்து புடிச்சுன்னு வந்துட்டு.
சரி வா, நான் இதுல வரேன். நீயும் ஐடில வாடா.
செர்ப்ளேட்
இரு கேளுங்க. இன்னொரு ஐடி இருக்கு, நான் சொல்ற ஐடியா சொல்றேன். சரியா? துவாரா ஒரு 1.5 லெண்ட் பண்ண முடியுமா? நான் டிசம்பர்க்குள்ள கொடுத்துருவேன்.
இல்ல எப்படி கொடுக்கணும்னு எனக்கு தெரியும்.
ஹலோ துவாரா,
எனக்கு வேணாம்ப்பா.
1.5 லெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க.
எனக்கு இல்லடா, எனக்கு இல்லடா.
எனக்கு லெண்ட் பண்ணியா? லெண்ட் பண்ண மாட்டேன்.
இல்லை.
என்னது?
என்கிட்ட இல்ல.
இதெல்லாம் பழகணும். ஓனி கட்டான வாங்குறதுக்கு தான் ஏன் சொல்றேன்.
வாங்காத நீ அப்போ தேவையில்ல. டோனி இருக்கு. அவரோட இன்னொரு ஐடி உங்கள இருக்கா?
யாரோட ஐடி?
இன்னொரு ஐடியில ரன் போனாரு.
இல்ல இருக்கும், மேபி இருக்கலாம், ஐ டோன்ட் நோ, பட் ஹில் கால்.
பார்ட்டி கோட் அம்சிருக்காரு. இரு.
துவாரா வல்க விழுந்துருச்சா?
இந்த பார்ட்டி கோட் போடுறா. PWA.
ஒரு செகண்ட்.
PWA 585.
இங்க இருக்கு, எடுத்துக்கோ.
PWA 585.
P WA
585.
585 நீ அமுச்சு விட்டுரு. இப்ப என்கிட்ட போன் இல்ல, நீ அமுச்சு விட்டுற ஒரு கால் பண்ணி.
அவர் அம்ச கூட எனக்கு ஒரு கவலடா. என்ன கர்மம்டா இது. Hello. ஆன்ல தான் இருக்கு.
இது ஆஃப்ல காமிக்குதே. பிங்கோ 800ல போச்சு.
வெரி நைஸ்.